Here's the key fob for the 2016 Lexus LX570 with your lock, unlock, power tailgate, and panic button. And the LX570 also has a smart key access system, so make sure that the truck is locked and open the door handle like normal. And to lock it, just press the little indentation and the mirrors will fold in as well. Coming inside of the LX570, you have this really nice cabernet leather interior with linear espresso wood trim. You also have a 10-way power driver's seat and an 8-way power passenger seat. Here are all of your window mirror and lock controls with your power folding mirrors as well. And here are your 3-person memory driver's seat settings. To use push button start, make sure that your foot's on the brake and press the start button to go. Standard on the LX570, you have this power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. It is 3-spoked and leather wrapped with wood trim on it. On the left spoke of the steering wheel, you have your volume, channel select, mode, voice control, and Bluetooth phone controls. On the right, you have your menu selection buttons with your lane keep assist and radar cruise control buttons. And to the bottom of that is your cruise control stock. Here are your headlight controls. And here are your wiper controls. You also have paddle shifters that are connected to the transmission. Now here are all of the gauges in the LX570. Here is your oil and engine temperature gauge. And here is your voltage and fuel gauge. To the left of that is your speedometer and your tachometer. Now on your multi-informational display, you have your miles per gallon, your range, your eco indicator, speedometer, outside temperature, sway warning, wheel monitor, which turns with the wheels, your tire pressure monitor, your oil maintenance, your compass, your audio, your lane keep assist, your messages, and your settings. Here are all of the buttons for your heads-up display and your lights, and your traction control off button. And to the right you have your collision mitigation braking system, your power door off button, and your trunk release button. And here's your start button. The LX570 has power folding mirrors, so you just press that little button and the mirrors will automatically fold in, and press it again and they'll fold right back out.
But I still didn't get that. To proceed.
On the multi-information display, you also have your height control monitor and your outside temperature. Coming to the center, you have this 12.3-inch display, which you use this N-form dial to use. It's not touchscreen. You get Lexus N-form, navigation, climate control, and audio. It's paired to a Mark Levinson premium audio system with 9 speakers, 3 months of HD satellite radio, USB and auxiliary connection, and an AM/FM radio. You also get Bluetooth phone compatibility with Bluetooth audio streaming. Down here you have your analog clock. And to the bottom of that you have your power and volume knob, your radio media buttons, your CD player, and your tuning knob. Down here you have 4-zone automatic climate control with heated and cooled front and rear seats, but only the rear outboard seats. They are also multi-level. And on the bottom of that you have your Qi wireless charging system, which does not work for iPhone, and you have your auxiliary port and your dual USB outlets. Here are your cup holders and your electronic parking brake. And you have an 8-speed shiftable automatic transmission with a backup camera and a 360 view camera, with cameras around the front, side, and rear. And it has a sport mode, so you could shift it manually if you want to. And it shows which gear you're in on the multi-informational display. And here are your heated and cooled seat controls with also your heated steering wheel. And right here is your turn assist button, your hill ascent control button, your traction control off button, diff lock, and second gear button. Down here is your crawl control feature, and on the right of that is your sport mode and your all driving modes. And to the right of that, you have your four-wheel drive select controls and your height control, with your heated and cooled passenger seats as well. Coming to the glove box, you have your button, and it's damped. And it's pretty spacious in here. You can put an iPad and anything in there, a laptop if you want to. Not a big one though. And it's all soft to the touch everywhere. And in here is your center console, which is padded. And inside of that you have a cool box or a refrigerator. Here are all of your sunroof controls and your shade controls with your SOS button and your light controls. And here's a little sunglass or glasses holder. Here are your sun visors for your driver's side. And here's your garage home link with your automatic dimming mirror. Coming to the back of the LX, you have the same quality leather interior in the back. And here are your speakers and your switch. And you still have this nice wood trim. You also have a manual sunshade for the second row passengers. One interesting feature that the LX actually has is a power sliding second row seat. It's heated and cooled as well. It's really comfortable seats too. Here's your wood trim. And I have really good legroom. The seat's all the way back. And here are your vents and your nice wood trim with a chrome accent. You have little storage pockets on the bottom. And here are your LED dome lights for the rear seats. And in the middle you have this center folding armrest, and here is your dual zone rear climate control with your heated and ventilated rear seats as well. And inside of this center console you have a little place to put things in it. And it's also padded, really soft. And here's the third row of the LX. It is power folding, and you also have a powered tailgate. And there's a white LX right there. So you use these buttons to fold and put down the seats. It's folding down. And you use this little handle and just pull the seat back up and let go. The LX has 15.5 cubic feet of volume behind the third row seats while they're down, and it has 41 cubic feet of volume behind the second row seats, while the third row seats are up. And you have 83.1 cubic feet of volume with the third and second row seats folded. But the LX has one of the smaller cargo capacities in its class. Just a quick reminder, remember to fold the tailgate before you close the hatch, or that's not going to work. And here's your power tailgate button. And it beeps at you, and it closes right back up. A really nice rear end, I like it a lot. So this is how you would get into the third row. You just pull that lever back, and the seat folds all the way up. But the driver's seat has to be up a little bit. But I noticed that it's really close to the ground, so I guess it would only be for like kids or something. You just fold it back. The second row seats are also reclining too. The LX has full LED headlights with LED daytime running lights and fog lights. And you have this really sharp spindle grille with your Lexus logo and your camera. Behind the Lexus logo is the radar cruise control. You have these power folding mirrors with LED turn signals and standard running boards. Coming to the back, you'll see these really nice and sharp full LED taillights with LED light piping in them. Really sharp looking lights with the nice chrome trim on the tailgate and on top of the lights. Here's your tow hitch cover. The LX tows 7,000 pounds. The LX has independent front suspension and a solid rear axle. The LX also has height control, so you can raise and lower the truck to any preference that you want. It also levels itself on the highway, so you can have the best fuel economy and comfort. The LX really only has one trim level, but all the options fluctuate the price. It starts at $88,000, and the one that we have here is $95,000. One of the few options that the LX actually has are the wheels. The one that we have here actually has the optional 21-inch wheels, but you come with 20-inch wheels standard. All 2016 and 2017 LX 570s come standard with a full-size spare wheel. Also, all LX 570s come standard with full-time four-wheel drive with a Torsen limited slip center differential, and you can also manually lock it yourself. Now coming to the passenger seat, you have the same heated and cooled passenger seat with 8-way power adjustments. Now getting under the hood, you have a 5.7 liter dual overhead cam 32 valve V8 with variable valve timing that makes 383 horsepower and 403 pound-feet of torque. Now you should be expecting 13 miles per gallon in the city and 18 miles per gallon in the highway with a mixed MPG of about 15 using premium fuel. Now that 5.7 liter is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. So here's just a quick demonstration of the air suspension. So this is what the LX looks like at its highest position. With the suspension being fully raised, you have 8.9 inches of ground clearance. So since the LX 570 is in the full-size SUV segment, it would compete with other trucks like the 2017 Toyota Land Cruiser, the 2017 Land Rover Range Rover, the 2017 Cadillac Escalade, the 2017 Infiniti QX80, and the 2017 Lincoln Navigator. The main difference between the Range Rover, Escalade, and the Lincoln Navigator is that the LX 570 doesn't come with a long wheelbase version. In some people's eyes, the LX ends where the Land Rover starts. And I see why some people say that, because the Land Rover can get up way past 100K, while the LX just gets up to 97K. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed getting up close and personal with the 2017 Lexus LX 570 with me today, and if you have any questions, just comment them below, and I'll respond to you as fast as I can. Thanks for watching and have a good day.